Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It's a fantastic day, sunny day here in Cairo. And there's a lot to talk about. There's absolutely a lot to unpack on this day with Jackson injury for Chelsea. I actually think it's not that bad for Chelsea. I'm just going to explain why. Liverpool were robbed. Listen, I thought about it yesterday, and we kind of have to talk about it. Hussam is raging, Hussam is upset, and a lot of Liverpool fans are upset. And of course, Al-Ahwa yesterday, I kind of watched the highlights again, and I watched a lot of compilations. We'll talk about it, of course, on the show. We'll talk about what I think about this game, Arsenal injuries, and how to spin it in a positive way, in my opinion. We'll talk about that as well. Kai Havertz is out for the rest of the season, and I wanted to hear your opinion, and I wanted to hear. But this show, to be honest, I'm taking off these, and let me talk to you man to man. Let me talk to you man to man to see how we can actually navigate what is going on at Arsenal, what is going on at Liverpool. I wanted to speak about the Liverpool game. I wanted to speak about the Chelsea injury, and I wanted to speak about the Arsenal injury for Kai Havertz with you guys. And Tyler, I'm going to come to your comment, which is absolutely phenomenal and fantastic. And that was my whole argument to say. But first, guys, we cannot be on 16 likes. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. We're building slowly the audience. We're building back the algorithms. I want you to turn on the notification bell to see how many people get the notifications when I schedule a video to go live. And also, at the same time, hit the like button and let me know in the comments, where are you tuning in from? I actually wanted to discuss this. Where are you tuning in from? How is the community? What are we doing? Where are we watching from? I'm here in Cairo. I'm Egyptian. I live in the United States. I live in Houston, Texas, but at the current moment I'm visiting my family in Cairo, of course. And I wanted to know where are people tuning in from, to know, because it's 1 p.m. for my time. It's after midday. And I woke about 2 hours ago, shower, Nescafe or cafe, and all this stuff. And Algeria, big up Ahl al-Jazair, big up the people from Algeria, Halimi, Toronto, Canada, North London, of course, Denmark, fantastic. I am subscribed from Ireland, but didn't get the notification. Turn on the notification bell. The notification bell, turning on, Viper. Antarctica, South Africa, Johannesburg is one of the places I really want to visit. Actually, from Al-Emirat, Al-Shaqiq, from Emirates, of course, big of the people in Emirates, of course. from Insomnia. Portland, big up the Jenny, of course. Trinidad and Tobago, big up the Trini people. San Petersburg, oh wow, what a place. Ahmad from Australia. Ukraine, big up the Ukrainian people. And I know the war and all the stuff that is happening in Ukraine. Big up the people from Ukraine, of course. Oslo from Norway, of course. Oh, big up from Oslo, of course. Denmark, of course. Big up the people that are here. Absolutely phenomenal. Saudi Arabia, Mishari, Al Hanid, big up Habibi from Saudi Arabia. Wallahi, I lived in Saudi Arabia for 10 years in Riyadh and Jeddah, but Jeddah is the closest to my heart, of course, with the Shabab. Of course, Nadi Shabab is there. Scotland, big up the people from Scotland. Birmingham, big up the people from Birmingham, of course. Great Britain, England, of course. Big up everybody that is here. Thank you so much. Wales, thank you so much. Wallahi, you guys fill my heart with joy. Fill my heart with joy. Thoughts. Amora, he's linked with Arsenal and Liverpool. I don't know about import. Nigeria, of course. Big up the Nigerian people, the African. The Netherlands, big up the people from Netherlands, of course. Sweden, one of the places I want to visit. I learned that the people from Sweden are so nice. Actually, till I'm from school, or like Botswana. Yeah, big up. Oslo, Norway, here too. Of course, Nigeria, big up. Tyler Jones, I'm in Egypt. Why are you laughing, you fraud? You're from Australia. You're from Australia. Cape Town, alien from second universe, Forza Inter, Nigeria, Mushabab min Riyadh. I lived in Riyadh for a bit until I was 5 years old, and then I lived in Jeddah. Big up the Jeddah and Riyadh people, of course. Good evening, Mo. I'm from Singapore. Big up the people from Singapore. One of the places that my mom and dad visited, my late dad visited Singapore, and he said it's one of the best places he has visited all his life, of course. I always butcher the name, Paul. Isixtan. I always butcher the name, my man. Good morning, New York City. Yes, it's 6 a.m. in New York City. We know that. Please don't trigger me. Big up, Rick, of course. Big up, Rick, of course, from Red United TV. Wallahi, this is the guy who gave me the first chance to talk about the Premier League. Can you believe it, guys? Years go on. Big up, Rick, for giving me, Rich, of course. Big up, Rich, for that giving me the chance. Of course, Venezuela, Liverpool, Vienna, one of the best places I visited in Europe during Christmas time. The Christmas markets there, and they are one of the best in Europe, of course. One of the best. Danzel, of course, from South Africa. Hi, Mo, I'm from East Africa. Burundi, yeah, Burundi is a great place. Living in Cagliari, Alberta, in Canada. Wales, now living in England. Big up, Rich, of course. Wakanda, Bombay, India, Bombay. Essex-tan. Okay, great, Paul. Thank you. Yes, from Egypt. Big up, Malak, of course. Yeah, big up, Malak from Egypt, of course. All the love to the people of Egypt, of course. Paris, one of the great places, of course. We are 4:10 in the morning. Yes, I know. 4:10 is in Houston as well. Central Time, America. Zambia, checking in. Big up. Kim Saint. Big up, Venezuela. Manchester City. Yes, mashallah, Mo, your friends are from everywhere. Alhamdulillah. But 35, see, everyone is commenting, but we only have 35 likes. How don't we have 100 likes now? 10, 12, yeah, I know you're 1 hour ahead of the UK, 1 hour behind me. Yes, Toronto, of course. Big up Newcastle in the house. Tune on tour. Big up the Newcastle. Wallahi, Newcastle, big up the people from Newcastle. Absolutely phenomenal. And let's start by the first comment. Let's start by the first comment from Sammy here. Big up Sammy for the first comment. Quick question. What's your thought on Kurt0411? I know the guy that goes on Instagram. He's a streamer. I know he's an Inter fan that analyzes football, and he seems quite knowledgeable. Yes, he has very, very great shorts on Instagram, but he thinks Liverpool football is unsustainable. Thoughts on this? I will have to say I completely disagree with this notion. But the W is for my guy Sammy for dropping the 20-piece. I completely disagree. I actually think that the Liverpool football is one of the most sustainable models in football now in the world, actually. When I watch Liverpool, let me just with ease. We're going to talk about it with ease. When you watch Liverpool, you know that Liverpool this season are absolutely in control. Are absolutely in control. The way they manage the phases of the game, the way they manage the game, the way Van Dijk, and you notice yesterday that the two fullbacks of Liverpool don't bump forward right away. They kind of stay composed and calm and wait for the opposition to try to press them, and they play behind. And absolutely, I wanted to say something. Yesterday, the same long ball that was played for Jota, I think against Bournemouth, that got him the penalty, was played again yesterday. I believe that Liverpool now have more ways to attack than last season and the season before, than Arne Slot. They can go long ball. They can go diagonal balls to Mohamed Salah. They can go from the middle. And actually, there is one more thing that Liverpool do that absolutely unexpected and unpredicted for Liverpool. They are unpredictable. And the reason why, if you notice the first goal that Liverpool played yesterday, the way McAllister made the late run in the 18 after he started the attack outside of the 18 on the right side. This is one of the things that Liverpool didn't do before. It's the way they play. I think it's very sustainable. Their defense is one of the strongest in the league. Of course, they're one goal behind Arsenal. So Arsenal are the strongest defense actually in the league, because I believe that the fullbacks of Arsenal are way superior defensively to the fullbacks of Liverpool. And the DM, the midfielders for Arsenal are way more defensively sound than the midfielders for Liverpool. And you have to admit that Declan Rice, Thomas Partey are way more sound defensively, way more defensive than Gravenberch and then McAllister. And that's why Arsenal, in my opinion, are the best defense in the league. Imagine with all the red cards that Arsenal got, they are still leading the pack in terms of the defense. And that is why I believe that we'll talk about Arsenal in a bit. We'll talk about Arsenal. Guys, let's get to 100 likes. Hit that like button. But I disagree completely, Sammy, with him that it is not sustainable. I believe the Liverpool model is very, very sustainable, in my opinion. And I believe if Liverpool get a striker next season, I believe they can be maybe a striker and a left back. I'm not saying that Robertson and Tsimikas are great, but you can go by. You can live with them. It's not like they are complete disasters. But the position that I believe it's so lacking at Liverpool is the striker position. Diaz is not a striker. Jota's always injured. Can't rely on him. And Darwin Núñez is not the striker that will complete the Liverpool. The difference between Conor Bradley, Tsimikas, and Robertson is that you can play them. With Van Dijk and Konate, you can play. Even with Gravenberch, he's a good midfielder. He's not bad. You get my point. But I believe the striker position at Liverpool is so below the rest of the team. It is unbelievable. I hope that, do you guys agree with me? It's the weakest position at Liverpool is the striker. Can people actually, it's a yes or no question for everyone. If you're a Liverpool fan, if you're not, I will say the statement and you tell me is a yes or no. The weakest position at Liverpool is the striker position. The weakest out of all of them. And that is why, and Jenny stopped making sense, and all the Liverpool fans and said, do you remember when I am in the summer said that Liverpool's first priority, I hate to say I told you so. But you remember me and Hossam going on debates, me and Tom going on debates, me and Mike Das, myself and Rax with Fawzi. And I said in the summer, Liverpool first priority should be a striker. And Hossam said it should be a DM. And other people said it should be a center back. And a lot of other people said it should be a left back. I still insist that number one priority for Liverpool should be a striker. It shouldn't be a center back. It shouldn't be a DM. It shouldn't be a left back. I will maintain the same energy for everyone. You first fill the hole in your team before you go on to do the subs, to do the upgrades. I believe that at the current moment, at the striker position, right, is a hole. They actually don't have a striker that is competent enough to start. Robertson, Tsimikas can fill that left side. Gravenberch, maybe even McAllister as a DM can fill that void of a DM. But I believe you noticed yesterday that Diaz is not a striker. Diaz. So in my opinion, in the summer, first signing for Liverpool should be get rid of Darwin Núñez and get a number 9. Whoever is the number 9, Liverpool should go and get that. That is my opinion. And I won't change it until Núñez go on a run. But I get what you're saying. But in the first instance, you want to look at this and you say, the striker is the first priority, in my opinion. It's the first priority, in my opinion. Big up to my guy, Tyler Jones, for dropping the 30-piece all the way from Australia. W's in the chat for my guy, Tyler, for dropping the 30-piece W's. Thank you, Tyler. I'm putting W's in the chat. Thank you so much for Sam. Appreciate you, Tyler. W's for you. Supporting the channel. Wallahi, guys, you fill my heart with joy with these W's because, listen, Super Chats keep us going. This is my livelihood. And Super Chat, as I said, is much better than a like. And a like is great. Thank you so much. Appreciate you so much, Tyler, for the support. Wallahi, you're always a legend. Always a legend for supporting the channel. You're always supporting me, MHF, Don Hussam. Great support. But why? Big up my guy, Tyler. W's for him again. W's for him again for dropping another 30-piece. Wallahi, Tyler, appreciate you so much for this. Arsenal get the best defense. Arsenal went to Dubai. Arsenal beat Liverpool at Anfield. Oliver can help them at the end. They still finished second. Let it happen. I'm going to tell you something about Arsenal, Tyler. I'm going to tell you something about Arsenal that I actually believe, with or without, and Arsenal fans won't like this. Thank you, Nick Habibi. I watched your stream earlier. Thank you, Nick. CNN from Australia, as Osam said. Thank you, Nick. Guys, check out Nick. Wallahi, the guy does brilliant content, entertaining, engaging, funny, comments on other people. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. Nick, thank you for the content, my friend. Tyler, Arsenal get the best defense. But let me tell you the difference for this Kai Havertz thing. I actually believe with or without Kai Havertz, Arsenal would have finished in the second place. They have a separation between them and the rest of the pack, between Newcastle, Man City, and Chelsea. And I believe that Liverpool will win the title. I believe Liverpool will win the title, will win the Premier League. And I think, and I'm going to talk about the Havertz, but just give you a teaser about this Havertz situation. I am waiting for Bukayo Saka and Martinelli to come back to see how Arsenal play without Kai Havertz as a striker. Do they get better if Trossard play up top? Will Mikel Arteta find solutions? Because when Bukayo Saka comes back, you'll have Nwaneri. Martinelli's back in 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I'm going to continue with Liverpool. But just to give you a hint of what I'm thinking in my head, because I kept thinking about it this morning when I'm having my coffee, and I kept thinking, with or without Kai Havertz, Arsenal will be second. Would they have won the Champions League? Probably not. There are 6 teams or 5 teams ahead of them in the picking order in the Champions League. Can Arsenal spin this in a positive way? We'll talk about it. But I'm going to say this, Tyler. Liverpool have a better attack because you have a difference maker in Mohamed Salah. Your midfield is more balanced than Arsenal, I believe, because you have goal-scoring midfielders like McAllister, creators. Arsenal midfield has turned into a midfield that focus more on the defensive aspect of the game. So I believe Liverpool have the better midfield, in my opinion. Even though you have Van Dijk, because of the fullbacks, I still believe the Arsenal defense is superior to Liverpool. Even though you have Van Dijk, I believe, I'm a Van Dijk believer, if you want to say that. But I genuinely believe the Arsenal have a better defense, in my opinion, because of the DMs, because of the fullbacks that are superior to Liverpool fullbacks, in my opinion, especially in the defensive part. Especially in the defensive part. So that is why Arsenal will get, the goalkeeper will go to Alisson. The defense will go to Arsenal. Midfield for me is a 50-50. If you want to talk about defense, I believe midfield of Arsenal win. Offensively, I believe the midfield of Liverpool win. Gravenberch is amazing on the ball. McAllister can create. Even Sabozla yesterday, he was positive. He was trying. He was doing good stuff for Liverpool yesterday. And by the way, I believe that Arne Slot have unlocked how Sabozla play. Do you agree, guys? Like, he's not asking him to be the creator. He's not asking him to be the guy like he was at RB Leipzig, like the guy he plays for Hungary. He's asking him to do specific role in the team. You get my point? He's asking him to be a specific role and in the team, and I like that. I like that. Mafio, big up Mafio for the super chat, although he's from Canada. The ref made bad decisions for both teams. Liverpool fans calling it robbery is overdoing it, and Liverpool didn't play that good to deserve the win. And to talk about this, actually, but before I will come back to the super chat, this is because I want to speak about this. But first, we are less than 20 likes away from 100 likes. My target on live shows when I do solo is to reach 200 likes. Help me get to 200 likes so we can get more people watching. Let's go. Hit that like button. Let's get to 200 likes. The like button, if you don't know, it looks like thumbs up. If you're on TV, click down, hit the like button. If you're on your cell phone, close the live chat and hit the like button. And on the laptop, it's very obvious where it is. I'm going to go back to Mafia Super Chat. Firmino was our last good striker. I love him. Not a poacher. What kind of a striker do you think Slot wants? I believe that Slot would work wonders with Osimhen, Jenny. With Osimhen, I believe Slot would work wonders. And the reason why I'm saying that, Jenny, is that I believe Osimhen will run spaces like what he wants Darwin Núñez to do, but he's better footballer than Darwin Núñez, much better finisher than Darwin Núñez. I believe he's stronger than Darwin Núñez. Basically, he is just a better version and quick. If Liverpool go and get Osimhen, I believe that this Liverpool attack is complete with Gakpo. Jota can be benched, or if you get another guy. But and also for the people that say Osimhen is not good on the ball, I disagree with you. I believe I disagree with you. Osimhen played in a very high position-based team in Napoli when they won the league. So it's absolutely fraudulent for people to say that Osimhen is not good on the ball when he played in very tight space. I watched that league when Napoli completely dismantled the league, and they were a very high position-based team. They averaged over 65% ball position. So he didn't have all the spaces to run into. People didn't watch. People just assume things because of the way he looks or the way he runs or the way he plays for Nigeria or for other teams. But he's not that guy. So, Jenny, I believe Osimhen would suit you pretty well. Pretty well. I believe so. But I'm going to go back to Mafia and I say, I don't believe it was a robbery. Did Michael Oliver have a bad game? Yes. The foul that was called, that Everton scored from, was not a foul. He completely missed it. He assumed that there was contact. He didn't see the contact. And because McAllister put his foot out, he assumed. Some referees do that. The problem is, if I'm looking at Michael Oliver, you're one of the most experienced referees in the league, I'm expecting you not to assume. Don't assume. Just call what you see in front of you without assuming anything. And he assumed it's a free kick. For Ndai, he assumed as well. That is how wrong it is. He didn't call the foul on Salah at the end. That was completely rubbish because that was clearly a free kick for Salah when he dribbled. They tripped him. That was a completely a free kick, and he didn't call it, which is fraudulent from him. But in terms of a robbery has to be a very, very big call. A penalty or a red card or something like this. But what he missed, what he did at the end of the game, giving Arne Slot a red card, that is what I call you got into your feelings, Michael Oliver. Again, you wanted to be the center of attention. Again, Michael Oliver, you wanted to be the guy that make headline the next day. And you wanted to give Arne Slot because he came to you and spoke to you. He didn't rough you. He didn't yell. I didn't see Arne Slot yelling at him. What if Arne Slot says something to you? Don't be like a little girl and then go to the side and cry to give him a red card. That, in my opinion, why are you giving Arne Slot a red card? Let him talk. The game is over. Yes, it was right to give Curtis Jones a red card and Abdullah Dakori, but there was no reason for you to get into your feeling and give a red card to Arne Slot. Adi, Omar Rushdie sent me Pep Guardiola when he shaked his hand very strong. Like, that red card showed me that Michael Oliver again wanted to be the center of attention. Why are you want to be the center of attention? Like, what did he say? Until they release the audio, and I want to hear what Arne Slot said, Jamal. I want to hear what Arne Slot said. But if every referee says something to the referee, if every referee, every coach that says something to him, they give him red cards, we'll have red cards every game. Because the majority of the Premier League referees, they go to the referees and talk to them. I think it's fraudulent for him to give him a red card. And now Arne Slot is suspended for 2 games. I don't think that. I don't think that Arne Slot deserves a red card. Like, I didn't see anything that he did that is like, oh my God, out of this world. Like, he literally shook his hand. That was fraudulent, to be honest. He wanted to be the center of attention. He wanted to be the center of attention. It was very obvious. Do you feel it is harder for Salah to win a foul? Yes. With the propaganda. Ya akhi. With the propaganda. Ya akhi Tyler, ya akhi Tyler. Oh my God, Tyler. With the propaganda that is spread around Muhammad Salah, with the propaganda that is spread from the media about he's a diver, he dives, oh, Muhammad Salah looks for fouls. Referees have that in the back of their head. It's always the case. It is always the case. Why are you spreading propaganda? He was clearly fouled in that moment, and it's absolutely fraudulent by Michael Oliver not to give the free kick. Would that affected the result of the game? Maybe. It was a minute earlier or 2 minutes earlier, something like that. But in my opinion, again, Michael Oliver is falling for the media propaganda. Every time Mohamed Salah now is getting fouled, oh, you dived. That was kind of garbage, to be honest, from Michael Oliver. And I completely disagree with him that he did this. Completely disagree with him that he did this. So it's the other way around, Nans. Like, I am making the conclusion that Arne Slot didn't say anything because I believe that Arne Slot went to him and what do you think he cussed him? Do you think he cussed him? Did you think Arne Slot cussed Michael Oliver? If you think so, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Like, all the players try to, like, it is very hard at XY. Is there a possibility for a free agent for Arsenal? We're gonna talk about Arsenal. We're gonna talk about Arsenal. We're gonna talk about Arsenal because, to be honest with you, and I'm just gonna show this for AMT. It's no. This is Fabrizio Romano saying that Arsenal are not approached any free agents, so it doesn't look like Arsenal are gonna sign anyone. But let's go back to it. Doesn't look like Arsenal are gonna sign. But I'm gonna say something. I want to thank Tyler and the people that super chat, Jenny, XY, AMT, Mafio, Samuel, for supporting the channel. Tyler just dropped 200 Australian dollars for the channel as a donation, as support for the channel. I want to say that this is absolutely crazy. This is crazy that you're supporting the channel like this. It shows the love. It shows how we have created something, have created a community that you are willing to support the channel like this, Tyler, that you're willing to spend your hard-earned money to support someone like myself who's humbled, sitting in Egypt, to do streams on YouTube, to talk about the game I love, the football. And I want to just appreciate you so much. I appreciate everyone, by the way, that supports that channel. It makes me humble. It makes me feel loved. It makes me feel like someone that is loved by the community. I really appreciate you because not a lot of people do this. I want to appreciate you so much. And I want all the people in the chat. I appreciate everyone in the chat. that is supporting the channel. I want to thank you so much for this. What a great support for the channel, Tyler. Really, really thank you for this. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you. A couple of weeks ago, I assumed I was wrong. Cool. The setup was crazy, though. The whole game, he's assuming. Did you notice? He assumed that Salah was not fouled. He assumed that Ndai got fouled. He assumed like a lot of things he assumed in the game, and it's completely wrong. It's completely wrong, in my opinion. You should never assume. As a referee, I was told this by a referee. You should never assume unless you see the contact, unless you're sure about the. And it's not like McAllister lunged, yes, but it wasn't like a tackle. It wasn't like he was flying into the tackle. So for me, I don't think he should have whistled. Ndai jumped, and it's freaking like, I know that it caused the goal, but I wouldn't, if it was me, I wouldn't cry about it because it happens in the game. Always happens in the game, by the way. Referees give these calls with assumptions. You get my point? They always give these calls with assumptions. But to be an experienced referee and to have a clear view and to give it, it's absolutely fraudulent. It's absolutely fraudulent, in my opinion. Big up Jamal as well. This is first ever super chat, guys. For Jamal, it's his first ever super chat. A regular viewer for the channel. Absolute regular viewer for the channel. Big up, my first ever super chat. You deserve it. May Allah, thank you, Habibi. Inshallah, continue to grant you success. Inshallah, we'll grow this community together, guys. Inshallah, we'll make this community bigger and bigger and bigger. Thank you so much. No, Craig. See, Craig, you are crying. See the difference between me and you? I am not assuming, Craig. See, Craig, I'm not assuming. I am not assuming, Craig. Because I have the privilege of watching the replay. So my opinion is not based on assumption. There is a replay that says that there was no contact. So basically and logically speaking, the referee assumed that there was contact. That makes sense. Craig, literally the referee assumed that there was contact because there was factually, that's a fact. I'm not assuming, that's a fact. There was no contact. That's a fact, a fact. That's not more assumption. Like, how are you saying that I'm assuming? I watched the replay, bro. There was no contact. Mo is assuming that the referee assumed. No, I know that the referee assumed. Because if he saw the free kick as it happened, he would not have whistled because there was no contact. So logically speaking, he assumed that there was contact. Craig, what are you talking about, Craig? I am shouting. Big up to Raida, of course. But I want to go back to a couple of things about this game. Yeah, Habib, actually, Mo, he can think he saw contact. How did he see the contact? Okay, if there was no contact, how did he see contact then? You know what? I saw a car passing by and there was no car. I assumed there was car. How would you saying that he saw contact if there was no contact? Like, how? Are you mad? How? But he didn't see the contact. Anyway, we're moving on from this. It's crazy how people really think that Michael Oliver saw contact and we all didn't see it in the replay. Contact disappeared. Michael Oliver saw it. Anyway, it's inconsistency. I agree with Cup. I agree with Cup. There's inconsistency. However, I believe that Liverpool are all right. Liverpool are good. Liverpool are not in danger. Yes, Slot is out for 2 games. Liverpool are not in danger. I don't think that Arsenal will catch them. There was a prediction that happened this morning. The BBC said that it's way more unlikely that Arsenal catch Liverpool. However, here comes the people that tell me you're gaslighting. Here comes the people that say that Gamo is gaslighting. Here we go. Liverpool have Wolves, Villa, Newcastle. Sorry, Villa. Liverpool have Villa, Wolves, Man City. These 3 games, because they are Wednesday, Sunday, and a Wednesday, how many points do you guys think Liverpool will get from these 4 games? Playing Villa away, playing City away, and playing, it's Newcastle. That's not the cup final. When is the cup final? When is the cup final? Can someone tell me in the chat, when is the Carabao Cup final? It's in February, isn't it? It's in February, isn't it? When is the cup final? 12-12. Oh my word. So it's sandwich between the... No, it can't. It can't. Sunday. Is it next Sunday? When? March 16th. Yeah, it's way far from now. It's way far. But how many points can Liverpool get from these games? How many points? I reckon Liverpool will get 8 points from 12. I believe that they will get 8 points. The thing about it, if they drop 4 points, that is my opinion. I believe Liverpool get 8 points, in my opinion. Win 2 games, draw 2 games. If they drop 4 points, the difference go down to 3 points between them and Arsenal. However, Arsenal must win every game for the difference to be small. Do we think that happens? I don't believe so. I don't believe that Arsenal will win every game. You get my point? I don't believe that Arsenal will win every game. And that is the thing. I don't believe that Arsenal will win every game. And that is what we're talking about. I'm going to take a look at the Arsenal fixtures as well. Let me take a look at the Arsenal fixtures in the next. Let me take a look. The Arsenal fixtures in the next like 4 games. Arsenal. So Arsenal play Leicester away. They play Leicester away, West Ham, Forest, and Man United. I reckon the Arsenal can win 3 and draw 1. I reckon the Arsenal can win 3 and draw 1. They're going to win against Leicester, win against West Ham. No, I think they're going to draw 2. So Arsenal themselves are going to drop 4 points. I believe it can be the same exact difference after the end of this run. 2 wins, 2 draws. I agree with you. We draw to Forest. I believe, yes, Arsenal fans, I believe you draw to Forest. And I believe you... I believe you draw to Forest, and I believe maybe you draw to Man United, and you win against West Ham, and you win against Leicester. But then after this, you play Chelsea at home. But I don't think that Arsenal will catch Liverpool at all, by the way. And we're going to talk about Arsenal in a bit. I'm not sure if Arsenal will beat Man United. I don't think that Arsenal will beat Man. I think it's going to be a tough game. If I'm leaning towards something, I'm leaning towards a draw. I'm leaning towards a draw between the 2 teams. It's not as easy as people make it. It's not as easy as people make it. If you believe that Arsenal will beat Man United, fair to you. I believe it will be a very, very tough game. Very, very tough game, in my opinion. Guys, can we get to 200 likes? Hit that like button. Come on. Hit that like button. As Twinny said, Arsenal never win at Old Trafford. It doesn't happen often. And also without Saka, without a striker, I think it will be very, very tough. Did Arsenal win last year? Did Arsenal win last year? I'm checking it. Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal won 1-0. Yes, Arsenal won 1-0. But that's, I believe that Man United can do something. However, if Arsenal take it to 3 points between them and Liverpool, and then by that March is here and Saka's back, I'm going to tell you what I think, and this is going to sound a little bit strange. Here comes the gaslighting, as people like to say. Number one, as said, there is no contact with anyone. Kai Havertz is out for the rest of the season. with a hamstring. If Arsenal PR is honest and they told us, I'm busy, so I can't respond straight away. I assumed you was being weird about somebody else sending super chat and taking them back. Yes. So there are two people that used to send super chats, and then once I read them, Tyler, they get retracted. Like there were two people, they get retracted. I spoke with one of them, Tyler. Let me explain it to you. I spoke with one of them, and he said that his bank used to retract it and reject the transaction because it's a fraud. And however, I believe them. However, from that moment, I never received super chats from them. So I'm not saying anything. I'm just putting it out there. From that point on, I never received super chats from them. But they used to send super chats and then retract it. Somehow, they used to retract it. After I read it, so it used to get retracted from my stream revenue, if people know what that is. I don't know how they do it. It's the bank. I'm assuming it's the bank and making it a fraud transaction, so they retract it. Basically, that's what happened. I don't know. Credit card chargeback. I don't know how it happens, but it happened, to be honest. It happened many times. So I don't know how is that credit card chargebacks. You mean dispute? Do you mean dispute? I don't know. You can dispute a transaction though. It's not. You know, you can actually dispute any transaction. Exactly. Surely that would take a while, but I don't know how they did it, but I moved on from it. I think I moved on from it. So I moved on from it. Let's go back to the football. People don't know how to do it. By the way, banks don't just overturn charges. Banks don't overturn charges. You need to actually show that it was fraudulent, that was fraud. So I don't think it's dispute though. Mo, how long are you in Cairo for? As of now, I'm here until March. As of now, I am here until March. As of now. As of now, I am here until March. That's as of now though. I don't know how long I will stay, if I stay after, but I want to go home. I want to go home, to be honest. But appreciate you, Tyler, for supporting and asking. I'm not being weird. I just told you what happened, so that's what happened. I wanted the Arsenal thing is the Arsenal thing. You know what? I know it's a bad thing that people think about it, but I sat and I thought about it, and I wanted to speak about this. Is this actually, if Saka's back and Martinelli's back, is this a good thing for Arsenal that they play without Kai Havertz? That they try Trossard up top? Is Trossard more dynamic than Kai Havertz? Realistically now, it's bad because you have Sterling, Nwaneri, and Trossard only. So now, realistically, it is so bad. However, I keep reading reports that Saka's going to be back soon. They said March, basically. So they said maybe by the Chelsea game or the Man United game. That's what is said. That is what is said. That maybe Saka is going to be by Man United game. So, and that's not me talking. That is the freaking reports. They say Martinelli will be back in the Nottingham Forest game. 3rd week of March, not the 1st. I heard that today there is a report that said that they're trying to see if he can come back in the second week of March, basically. In the second week of March. I'm not sure if Saka had surgery, though. They didn't say that Saka had surgery. The one that is going to have surgery because it's a torn hamstring is Kai Havertz. I didn't read anywhere. I didn't read anywhere that Saka had surgery. That I think what Footy Corner is saying, oh, he had surgery. Oh, so yeah. If he had surgery, I think it's going to be long, to be honest, before Saka's back fully. If Saka's back fully, and yeah, so maybe he's not going to be back until maybe the Fulham game. Maybe the Fulham game. I think they're going to wait until the international break between the Chelsea game and the Fulham game until he comes back. So that is crazy, actually. So Arsenal need to navigate the first 5 games in the Premier League without Bukayo Saka. But if Martinelli's back, can you rely on Nwaneri, Trossard, and Martinelli? I haven't seen the score, though. I haven't seen the score. Someone can send it to me. Yeah, it might take him a while for him to get up to speed, as Sean is saying. So, yeah. So, yeah, now it's kind of a very complicated situation for Arsenal. You get my point. It's a very complicated situation. Can Arteta find solutions? There were reports that Moreno played up top yesterday in training or whatever, in preparation for the Leicester game. I don't believe that is the solution, to be honest. I believe it should be Nwaneri, Sterling now, and Trossard. Now, Sterling need to show Arsenal some love, bro. Sterling need to show Arsenal some love. Show them something, broski. Just do something, bro. Do something, Sterling. That show them something. There is no pressure on you now in terms of like, if you are bad, you're going to be subbed out. You're not going to be subbed out. There are other options, which is play Lewis Kelly on the left wing or Calafiori on the left wing or something like this, or completely change the formation and play with one striker. And Nwaneri, play with 4 midfielders. Play with 4 midfielders, maybe. In my opinion, Arsenal are absolutely in a tough situation. In a tough situation. However, Arteta can find solutions within, right? There are a lot of other clubs that try to find solution. He can play Tierney as left wing, as Jamal is saying. The problem is, do you know what the problem is? Tactically, Arsenal cannot cross because there is no one in the box that will get at the end of headers. However, there are ways to go around this, which is if you play Moreno and you play Declan Rice and you make the late runs to the 18, now be more courageous and go forward and try to play. Like McAllister scored a header yesterday, so you can't tell me that McAllister has better header than Moreno or Declan Rice. You can try that. You can try this. You're asking me for my Twitter. It's also on my channel. It's called Footy Judge Mo, literally. It's called Judge Mo. Footy Judge Mo, I think we can find solutions, but enough to close. It's not enough. It is not enough to close the gap with Liverpool. It is not enough. However, Liverpool have a tough run. So Man City away and Aston Villa away and Newcastle at home is not easy. So if Arsenal navigate this, and be within 5 points, so maybe they gain 2 points on Liverpool, maybe when Saka's back, Arsenal can go on a run. I hear you, SE. It's not enough. I hear you. So false 9, no. Odegaard is not going to play a false 9, in my opinion. But I want to tell something. A lot of people are saying it's on the board that they didn't get a striker, but are we going to just... Thank you, Habib. Appreciate you so much. Let me show it. Let me try to see. Let me try to see Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. The here. The image. The scar is here. Yeah. That is. Oh my God. That is absolutely. Damn. Damn. The scar for the surgery is here. But he's working already. If he's working already to strengthening the muscle, I believe he can come back. It's all on the board. I agree with you. And also, why aren't Arsenal trying to get free agents? Yeah, anyone. Just to give some players the rest. Anyone would work at Arsenal, a free agent. A free agent. A free agent. Liverpool can go 9-4-1. There is not 9-4-1. That's 15 games left. That's 14 games left. There's only 13 games left. No, there's 14 games left. Yeah, 14. There's 14 games left. So, but why? Yeah, get any striker, bro. It's on the scouting thing. I sent more. Yes. Wallahi, guys, shame on you. Tyler sent more dollars than we have likes on the freaking stream. That is fraudulent. Fraudulent. 300 people were not even 200 likes. Fraudulent. He sent more dollars than likes. You frauds. 200 likes in the next 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 200 likes. Come on. Yeah. People cannot keep up and stop making sense with Tyler's generosity. Have some shame. Have some shame. Yeah, Tyler is sending more dollars than you guys, wallah, than you guys liking the damn video. And we get to 200 likes, you fraud. Come on. That's on Tyler. Someone said that's on Tyler for sending more dollars than yeah, wallah, people don't have any shame. No. To be honest with you, I don't believe it will be colossal. I agree with you. If Liverpool lose it from here, no, you can't tell me that Liverpool will lose it from here. You can't. There is no world in my head that I think Liverpool will lose it from here. No, come on. There is no lie. There is no world in my head that Liverpool will lose it from here. It's impossible, actually. It's absolutely impossible. It cannot be real, bro. It cannot be real that Liverpool fucking lose it from here. The title, I believe the title is over. I genuinely believe the title is over. I don't believe that people think that as my guy here is saying, the title is over. I don't believe that there is a comeback from this. Liverpool are not gonna slip that much. Are not gonna slip that much for Arsenal. Guys, Arsenal have no strikers. Arsenal are 7 points behind. It's not gonna happen, guys. But I read this morning that there are still positive fans. How do people say? Can you explain it to me, my man? How is it not over? How is it not over? What is gonna? How many games do you think Liverpool will lose? How many games do you think Liverpool will lose? How is one slip is enough? One slip is enough. Yeah, you are a fraud. You are yeah, أخي, أنت, you are a fraud. One slip is enough, you fraud. But good joke. Okay, mathematically it is not over. Mathematically it's not over. But we have to be logical, people. We have to be logical here. We have to be logical. As a Liverpool fan, we have watched it slip. But yeah, but you're way ahead and Arsenal are not. Okay, hear me out, Jenny. Hear me out, Jenny. Hear me out. The difference is when Liverpool slipped, there was someone at their neck, someone behind them in the rear view mirror chasing them. Arsenal are not actually chasing Liverpool that vigorously. You get my point, Jenny? Like, Arsenal are not chasing Liverpool vigorously. They aren't. Arsenal are not like the team that is ruthless behind Liverpool. They aren't ruthless. And that is the difference, though. If it's Man City or it's Arsenal of last season, winning every game, chasing the top, pushing Liverpool. No, Liverpool can still draw games. A lot of Arsenal fans don't even believe that they're going to win the next 4 games, let alone win the rest of the season, Jenny. You get my point? Like, you get my point? How are Arsenal going to catch Liverpool? In what world, guys? In what world? Are you guys living in Coco Land? It is Coco Land by you guys. I genuinely don't believe that. How are Liverpool fans are so like this? What are you guys talking about? Yes, Sean, that's what I read this morning. Opta said it's Liverpool 90%. BBC said it's way more unlikely than Liverpool losing from here. Are you mad, guys? Some shame. This is crazy. It's fucking crazy. People saying that Liverpool are not gonna, bro, Liverpool are not gonna, even if Liverpool slip, Arsenal are gonna catch them. If Arsenal catch Liverpool, Mikel Arteta is one of the best managers to ever coach in the Premier League. With all due respect to everyone, if Arsenal catch Liverpool from here, with these injuries that Arsenal have now, Mikel Arteta is one of the best coaches to ever coach in the Premier League. Are you mad? Are we mad? Mikel Arteta without Havertz, without Saka, without Jesus. Are you mad? You guys are crazy. And also Arsenal go away to Anfield. Like, I'm being serious. Arsenal go away. You want to tell me that I am basing it based on some Liverpool fans telling me that I still don't trust my players. See, I never said that, but some Liverpool fans. Yeah, actually, but this is different. This is so different. It's a different situation now. I know what you're talking about, but all these times that Liverpool slipped, there was someone chasing them strongly behind them in the rear view mirror, right next to the car. It is not now. It's not now. You're a free agent, so maybe they should sign you then. People say one major injury can sway things. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Even if Salah gets injured, God forbid. Even if Van Dijk gets injured, God forbid. Liverpool are not going to slip that much. You guys don't understand. There is 14 games left. It's 7 points. Arsenal have to go to Anfield away. That should be 3 points for Liverpool. That's a 6 pointers. So it's crazy. It's crazy. Liverpool fans are crazy. I know you have PTSD. But not like this. Not like this. Like, seriously. Sean, after Liverpool win the title, we need to have a therapy session, as you say, for Liverpool fans to actually forget the PTSD. We mad. Here you go. Man United fan is saying if Wolves got something on Sunday, they could bottle it within the next 3 fixtures after Wolves. But do you trust Arsenal to win every game? But do people trust Arsenal to win every game? Do you trust Arsenal to win every game? It's crazy. We're crazy here. You guys are mad. You guys are crazy. Exactly. So you answered yourself. You answered yourself. I don't know the feeling of what it's like to lose 1 game only and lose the league. But that is the difference. You were against Man City. You're not against Arsenal. I don't listen to them and I don't believe them. I don't believe them. That is the difference, my man. I listen to them, but I don't believe them. I don't believe them. I want to ask something. If you're a Chelsea fan in the chat, type 1. If you're any other club, type 2. If you're a Chelsea fan in the chat, type 1. a like button is 20 likes away from 200. If you are a Chelsea fan, type 1. Do we have any Chelsea fans? Or they disappeared? Oh my God. They completely disappeared. They completely disappeared. Yes, yes, I am. The complete, oh my God. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't lie, Tyler. Don't lie. Wow. We have one Chelsea fan in the chat, 2. We have one Chelsea fan in the 2. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Wow, this is crazy actually. It's crazy. 1. My man, wallahi, big up. Big up, my man. Big up. Big up. Wow. Wow. Big up. Okay. Asad Lawrence, 1, 2. Big up, my guys. Big up, my guys. Big up, my guys. Yes, you are by 10 fans here. Let me do the super chat for AMT. It is crazy when deluded Arsenal fans are saying they have a chance. That means Arsenal bribed the referees. It's crazy when deluded Arsenal fans are saying they have a chance. That means Arsenal bribed the referees. Ah, my man. What do you mean, AMT? I'm not getting the super chat. I don't get it. What is this? I don't get it. I don't get the super chat, to be honest with you. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What does that mean? What does the super chat mean? Can someone explain to me the super chat? What does that mean even? Am I losing my mind? What does the super chat mean? AMT, can you really explain it? I don't know what is a super chat. AMT, my man, can you explain it? I don't understand. My man, me too. Like, nobody gets the super chat. Nobody gets the super chat. No, but I want to understand what he means by the super chat, to be honest. Anyway, I don't get it, to be honest. He's saying it's a damn joke, bro. Yeah, but I hear you. I'm going to show it again. Who said that Arsenal bribed the referee? Who said that Arsenal bribed the referees? Did anyone say that? Did anyone say Arsenal have had all these red cards, all these decisions go against them, and people think that Arsenal bribed the referees? If anyone is saying this, it's crazy actually. If anyone says that, people, I don't think that they actually bribed the referees. By the way, I think Liverpool and Arsenal get a lot. Okay, but I believe that. How are we saying that? How are we saying this? How are we saying this if Arsenal got a lot of calls against them during the season? So literally, by the way, the Liverpool fans are saying like Hussam that said the PGMOL is trying to help Arsenal. I don't think they are. But the only thing I might believe, Hussam, is that they're trying to make it interesting. Try to make it interesting though. Maybe they want controversy, maybe they want a title race, so maybe that. But otherwise, it's very tough for Arsenal from here to go and win the league, to be honest with you guys. It's very, very tough for Arsenal from here to go and win the league. But there's one last topic I wanted to talk about. He's not saying that this way. You misunderstood. What do you mean? What can you explain again? They are trying. I think they're gonna try to make the title race interesting. Yes, I think they will. I actually think they will try to make the title race interesting a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Yes. Guys, hit that 13 likes away from 200. Yalla, hit that like button. It's compelling for the TV. I agree with you, Zakaria. I agree with you. I agree with you. Arsenal Avenger. I think we win it. Love the optimism. Fantastic optimism. Just bantering those fans who think it's possible. I'm with you, broski. I'm with you, bro. I actually think that Arsenal now, should write off this season and maybe try to go as far as you can in the Champions League by playing defensive. By playing defensive. Just try to go as far as you can in the Champions League, quarterfinal, because you have round of 16, you're not going to play a tough team. Maybe try to go to the quarterfinals and see how it goes from here. I don't think Arsenal are in a top 4 battle. What people think Arsenal in a top 4 battle? No, I don't know. No, Arsenal are not in a top 4 battle. Bro, Arsenal are 10 points, 9 points above Newcastle. 9 points above Newcastle. That is too much. If Arsenal are not gonna bottle top 4 from here. They aren't gonna bottle top 4 from here. If Arsenal didn't win this year, will it in the next 3 years? It depends on the January. It depends on the transfer market. And I'm gonna say it here. Here it is. If you go and sign Sesko, you might not win the league next season. I am not picking Arsenal to win the league next season, right? If Arsenal go and sign Sesko. If you go and sign Gyökeres, Osimhen, Isak, whatever, yes. If you go and sign Sesko, Sesko is not going to help you win the Premier League. Genuinely. They are not going to help you. Not you, like the Liverpool Arsenal fans. It's not. Season, in my opinion, Arsenal should write off this season. Should write off this season. Fellas, you have a lot of injuries, bro. A lot of injuries. Tons. I don't agree. Arsenal are not in a top 4 battle. They will have to lose 3 games for that to happen. They will have to lose 3 games and the others have to win every game. And the others have to win every game for them to catch Arsenal. So I don't believe that is going to happen. I don't believe that is going to happen. No. No, but I genuinely believe it's not about writing off the season. Like, don't go and stress about winning the league now. Just win your games. Focus on your games. Because I watched them. I watched Cisco. Arsenal need experienced players. Khalas ba. Stop this. Nans. No, Nans, stop this project players, bro. Stop this project players. Stop this project players, bro. Stop it. Not good. Not great. It's not great. I don't know how Arteta can navigate these injuries, bro. But listen, we're going to have another show with Jess in about 2 hours. I want to go and eat something, to be honest with you guys. But before I go, there is one more thing that I wanted to talk about. Just to touch on this Chelsea news about Nicholas Jackson. I think it's good for Chelsea that Jackson is injured. Now Nkunku has to show his value for Chelsea, in my opinion. Nkunku have to actually show his worth for Chelsea now. It's this Jackson injury for a long time. I think Nkunku now has to rise. Along with maybe Cole Palmer false 9. It happened last season. but you have no option. The Chelsea lot have no option. It has to be Nkunku. It has to be Nkunku now, in the current moment. Like, Chelsea have to navigate the first 5 games without Jackson. Chelsea are going to drop some points? Probably, yes. Maybe. Maybe you're going to drop some points, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes for Chelsea, to be honest, because I'm so intrigued to see how Chelsea can navigate the next period without Jackson as a striker, without Gui as a striker. So, yeah. Yeah, it's in my opinion, it's they put themselves. They needed a striker in this January transfer window, and they got nobody. They got nobody. They could have gotten a winger that can play as a striker, and they got no one. I'm not sure if Nkunku can do it as a false 9. Injuries for Jackson, but Nkunku exactly. But yes, Nkunku need to step up. That is my opinion. It's a showcase for Nkunku now to step up and try to make something happen, in my opinion. So yeah, he needs to show up now. He needs to show up now. Slot on the touchdown for Wolves as things stands. Avenger average at FPL. We'll see about that. We'll see about this. And Nkunku is not a center forward. He's a center left attacking midfielder like Musiala. But they have no option. They have no option, Chelsea. And that is the whole point. They have no option. But listen, we'll talk about it more tomorrow or something. 7 likes away from 200. 7 likes away. And I just want to thank Tyler again for supporting the channel. Appreciate you, Tyler, for the big donation. Matthew, Jenny, XY, AMT, Samuel as well. Jamal, guys are great supporting the channel. You guys are absolutely great supporting the channel. That was a great stream. We spoke, we talked. Turn on the notification bell, people. But I want you guys to do something for me. Hit the like button. Let's get to 200 likes. This is going to send you to my show with Hussam, Jess, and Kilkster. I want you guys to go there and hit that like button and turn the notification bell for that show. It will be in 2 hours. So hit that like button. There, hit the like button here. Let's get to 200 likes first. I don't think I'm gonna do it now because I need a break between the shows, to be honest. I need break between the shows, to be honest. I need an hour to eat or something like this. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow in the morning I will try to do it. Maybe in the morning I'll try to do it. But listen, I'm gonna leave you and love you. And I will see you guys later today in a couple of hours. And we're out of here, people. We have Datro Fofana back at the club. Maybe he gets minutes. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, guys, for being here. Appreciate you.